What's up, everyone? Before we dive into one of the most compelling UFO stories of our time, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the unknown. Ready? Let's get into it. Imagine you're a highly trained U.S. Navy fighter pilot, soaring miles above the Pacific Ocean. Suddenly, your state-of-the-art radar picks up something bizarre. It's not a plane, not a helicopter, not anything you've ever been trained to identify. This was the reality for pilots from the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group in November 2004. For 2 weeks, they encountered mysterious objects that defied the laws of physics as we know them. This story really kicks off with the USS Princeton, an advanced cruiser equipped with the SPY-1 radar system, one of the best in the world. Its operators started tracking multiple anomalous aerial vehicles, or AVs. These weren't just brief glitches on a screen. The objects would appear out of nowhere at 80,000 feet, an altitude far beyond most conventional aircraft, then plummet towards the sea at incredible speeds, stopping instantly at 20,000 feet and just hovering. Then they would either shoot back up or disappear. This was happening for days. The operators were baffled. The command center, intrigued and concerned, decided to investigate. As they approached the designated coordinates, they looked down at the ocean. The sea was calm, but something was strange. They saw a disturbance on the surface, a large churning patch of white water, as if something big was just beneath the waves. And hovering about 50 feet above this disturbance was the object. Fravor later described it as a smooth, white oblong shape, about 40 feet long, with no wings, no windows, and no visible propulsion system. It looked, for all the world, like a giant tic-tac. It was moving erratically, zipping back and forth with impossible agility. As he did, the tic-tac seemed to notice him. It mirrored his movement, ascending to meet him, but on the inside of his turn, essentially cutting him off. Fravor decided to cut across the circle to close the distance, a move known as cutting the corner. The moment he committed, the object accelerated at a speed he had never witnessed. It shot off, disappearing in less than 2 seconds. He was stunned. There was no sonic boom, no exhaust plume, just gone. Fravor and Slate returned to the Nimitz, their minds reeling. As they landed, another FA-18 Super Hornet, piloted by Lieutenant Chad Underwood, was just taking off. He had an advanced infrared camera pod, the ATFL-IR. Fravor told him about the encounter and where to look. Underwood didn't see the object with his own eyes, but his infrared camera locked onto it. What his camera captured is the now famous Flare 1 video, which you've probably seen. It's that grainy, black and white footage of a small, pill-shaped object zipping across the screen. At the end of the clip, the object makes a sudden extreme acceleration to the left and vanishes off camera, moving so fast the targeting system couldn't keep up. The pilots and radar operators watching were in disbelief. The technology on display was unlike anything they knew existed. For 13 years, this incredible story remained largely within military circles. But in 2017, everything changed. The New York Times published a bombshell report, revealing the existence of a secret Pentagon program called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or AATIP. Along with the report, they released the declassified footage, the Flare 1 video, also known as the Tic Tac video, and 2 other videos from a separate incident in 2015. The public reaction was electric. This wasn't a grainy photo from a backyard. This was verified data and footage from the U.S. military, corroborated by multiple highly credible witnesses, including top fighter pilots. The Pentagon eventually confirmed the videos were real, and the objects in them were classified as unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. This was a landmark moment. The government was officially acknowledging that their best pilots, using their best equipment, were encountering objects they could not explain. So what was it? The official investigation offered no answers. Explanations range from secret U.S. drone technology to advanced aircraft from another country. However, the performance characteristics of the Tic Tac seem to rule out conventional technology. The instantaneous acceleration, the lack of wings or propulsion, and the transmedium travel, moving from air to possibly underwater, are all hallmarks of a technology far beyond our current capabilities. Commander Fravor has spoken extensively about his experience. He is adamant that what he saw was not from this world. He emphasizes the object's flight characteristics, noting that it had no control surfaces, like wings or rudders, yet it could outmaneuver one of the most advanced fighter jets on the planet with ease. He believes it was intelligently controlled. The Nimitz encounters remain one of the most well-documented and credible UAP cases in history. It involves multiple sensor platforms, including radar and infrared, and multiple human witnesses, all of whom were trained observers. The data collected tells a story of an object that demonstrated what the Pentagon now calls the 5 observables: anti-gravity lift, sudden and instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic velocities without signatures, low observability, and transmedium travel. This event fundamentally shifted the conversation around UFOs. It moved the topic from the fringes of conspiracy theory into the realm of legitimate national security concern. It prompted Congress to demand more transparency and led to the creation of the UAP task force to study these phenomena. We are now living in an era where the government is openly discussing these encounters, and it all started with that strange white tic-tac over the Pacific. What do you think it was? A secret prototype? A natural phenomenon we don't understand? Or something else entirely? The questions raised by the tic-tac incident are profound. If this technology exists, who has it? And what are its capabilities? The mystery is far from solved. And with each new piece of information, the puzzle only gets deeper. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey. Let me know your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the unexplained. See you next time.